We love games, we love to spend on games, but admit it, we love fan art even more. And I'm not just talking about digital paintings. What if you could buy hot pole dancing Genshin Impact men living in water-filled bags wearing fishnet stockings begging you to reel them out? How about a full Omniscient Reader fashion statement that includes a waterproof and windproof jacket? To satisfy your sweet tooth cravings, why not take a bite out of these Honkai Star Rail characters? I follow a lot of creators on social media, and Lizette's page stood out for me because you never know what you're gonna get next. I'm Tanya May, a games journalist. Artist Lizette shared with me more about her craft in a recent interview. Lizette said, "For me, it's very important to have this element of surprise when it comes to my merch. I always like to keep things fresh and test new merch ideas. I get inspiration from my day-to-day life. I take note of quirks, sentiments, and emotions in my environment and transform them into tangible ideas." Hoyoverse games form a significant part of Lizette's catalog. She first got into Genshin Impact when it launched in September 2020, intrigued by its open world exploration, gameplay, story elements, and world building. Being an anime fan, she especially appreciates Genshin's character designs. It's no surprise then that she also fell in love with Honkai Star Rail when it released in April 2023, and Xenoblade Zone Zero when it launched in July 2024. A full-time fan artist and merch seller, her journey started even earlier. Lizette discovered Anime Festival Asia in 2010, completely by accident. She stumbled upon artist Ellie while waiting for her mother, who was actually just running an errand in Suntec City, Singapore. This was the first time she learned about boothing. 6 years later, she ran her very first booth in 2016. Now, Lizette always prioritizes creating characters that she personally loves, whether they are popular or not. But at the same time, she enjoys balancing fan demand with her own artistic taste. What started as a hobby turned into a full-time job. One of the major turning points was when she launched a successful Genshin Impact bag Kickstarter in 2021. This really propelled her into a full-time career of merch creation. Lizette shared, "When an idea sparks, I will first draw mock-ups and do research as to which manufacturers would provide that service. For larger products like bags and dolls, I will go to several manufacturers and create samples so that I can make comparisons between them and provide the best quality for my customers." The journey, however, hasn't been a bed of roses. Some manufacturers would overpromise and underdeliver, which causes delays and unnecessary expenses, as you can imagine. To meet her customers' demands, however, she'll work through the nights for weeks just to get the products out. Overall, Lizette is really grateful that her customers have been very understanding and patient with her over the years. Lizette said, "One of the greatest joys during fan merch creation is meeting my supporters in person and hearing how they enjoyed my art. Sometimes they would turn up with letters, snacks, gifts, and art that they drew for me, and I truly treasure moments like these." Support Lizette by following her Instagram page in the link down below.